I had just moved from Reston, Virginia. I was running a store for my company. I had requested that I move back home to Pittsburgh. We had just recently opened the store. My mom lives an hour away from the store. Requested that after work I come visit for a while. And I was driving and it was raining hard. There's a very windy road and I was almost through it, and a young man coming in the opposite direction lost control of his vehicle, and all I could see were the headlights coming at me, and it hit me straight on. It was like slow motion. It was the strangest feeling. Everything settled down and I went to get out of the car and I couldn't stand. The doctor said that it was a complete internal amputation. I was determined that I was going to work the next day. They very gently explained to me that if I went to work, I would probably have my foot amputated. I remember thinking, I need to call Bill. He'll know what to do.
Some things that were specific to me in Cindy's case and in her situation, that she had such a great dedication to this job and a great dedication to her employer, who had given her the opportunity to have her own store in the Pittsburgh area, that she wasn't going to let him down whether she lost her leg or not. And by doing that, my job was to make sure that she was going to be in a position not to worry about the results of this incident, this crash. Carriers would like to call it an accident, but it's a crash that happens because someone wasn't paying attention, driving too fast for the weather conditions, and resulted in my client having catastrophic injuries. So the least I can do is jump into the foxhole with her and help her fight that fight.
We generally look at all of our clients as part of our family. We always say that whenever we're in a case and we have a decision to make, we want to approach it as if we were giving advice to one of our brothers or sisters, one of our members of our family. Part of learning about a client's injury and the impact that it may have had on them is spending time with the client. So going to their home, maybe visiting their workplace, finding out from their coworkers and family members how the injury has affected them and it impacted their day-to-day life, how it's changed them.
I mean, I had always thought that I would work well into my 70s. You know, that I didn't really feel that I would ever really retire. But with my foot, I knew that I wasn't going to be able to have that longevity. And I remember sitting at this table with Bill. It was such a relief off my shoulders. I mean, he did everything. He did backflips for me. He just went the extra mile the whole way through it. You know, if he had a question, he texted me. I mean, he was just right there for me.
You should not be penalized because you go back to work in pain because of your financial issues involved in your home life or your family. Don't depreciate the value of a person's work ethic in terms of the injuries they've suffered and the pain they go through just to be able to put food on the table for their family. When my clients, under my protection, they become part of my family, and I treat the other side the way I would any enemy of my family.